In a world where ruthlessness often gets rewarded, where loud voices drown out the calm, and where many believe you must be tough to survive, is there still a place for the good guy, or does kindness make you weak? Today, we're diving deep into what it truly means to be a good man or a good human, and how it shapes every part of your life, from your success to your relationships, through the timeless wisdom of Aristotle and the vast knowledge of the polymaths who shaped history. By the end of this video, you'll see that being good isn't just a moral choice, it's a strategic advantage. Section 1. What Aristotle really meant by good. Aristotle didn't think goodness was about being a pushover or blindly pleasing everyone. For him, the good was tied to the concept of eudaimonia, often translated as human flourishing. To Aristotle, being a good person meant living in accordance with virtue. And virtues were not random traits. They were the golden mean between two extremes. Courage, for example, sits between cowardice and recklessness. Generosity lies between greed and wastefulness. Key takeaway: being a good guy isn't about being nice all the time. It's about living with integrity, balance, and purpose. That's the first major shift. If you think goodness means being weak, you've misunderstood the concept entirely. Section 2. The good guy advantage in relationships. 1. Trust is your currency. In both personal and professional relationships, trust is everything. Aristotle said, "Without friendship, no one would choose to live." The foundation of friendship and all meaningful connection is trust. When you consistently act with fairness, honesty, and respect, people feel safe with you. This safety becomes loyalty, and loyalty is a rare, powerful currency in today's transactional world. 2. Respect without force. A truly good man doesn't demand respect, he earns it naturally. People might fear a ruthless leader, but they admire and support a good one. That difference in support often determines whether you stand alone in hard times or have an army at your side. 3. Attraction that lasts. Charm fades, looks fade, but character remains. In the long run, partners are drawn to stability, trustworthiness, and a moral compass, qualities deeply rooted in being good in the Aristotelian sense. Section 3. How being good shapes your success. You might have heard people say, "Nice guys finish last." But here's the truth: weak guys finish last, not good ones. 1. A good reputation opens doors. Polymaths like Leonardo da Vinci and Benjamin Franklin understood this. Your reputation often travels faster than you do. Opportunities often come to those who are respected not only for their skills, but also for their principles. 2. Collaboration over competition. Aristotle believed humans are social animals. Success rarely happens in isolation. It's built through networks, partnerships, and mutual benefit. Good people attract allies. Ruthless people collect enemies. 3. The compound effect of trust. When others know you keep your word, you get chosen for the most important roles, the most sensitive projects, and the most significant opportunities. Over years, this creates exponential growth in your career and influence. Section 4. The internal benefits, what you gain inside. Being good isn't just about what happens around you, it's about what happens within you. 1. Inner peace. Aristotle taught that a virtuous life leads to harmony in the soul. When your actions match your values, you sleep better at night, you carry less guilt, and your mind is clearer. 2. Confidence rooted in reality. When you live with integrity, you don't have to fear being exposed, because you are consistent. This creates a deep, unshakable confidence that no fake bravado can match. 3. Freedom from constant fear. Dishonest or ruthless people live in constant paranoia, fearing betrayal. A good man's life isn't free of challenge, but it's free of that crippling fear of exposure. Section 5. The misunderstanding that destroys good men. Here's the catch. Being a good guy doesn't mean saying yes to everything or letting people walk over you. Aristotle warned against extremes. Being too compliant is just as bad as being cruel. If you always give in, you're not virtuous, you're being submissive. If you always avoid conflict, you're not peaceful, you're fearful. The key: virtue demands boundaries. You can be kind and still say no. You can be compassionate and still hold people accountable. Section 6. How polymaths apply goodness strategically. Polymathy, mastering multiple disciplines, teaches us that goodness isn't just moral, it's practical. Leonardo da Vinci used his reputation as a thoughtful, fair-minded man to gain patrons and protect his creative freedom. Benjamin Franklin leveraged charm, diplomacy, and a genuine interest in others to build networks that fueled his success. Mahatma Gandhi, though not a polymath in the Renaissance sense, used moral integrity as a political weapon, turning goodness into a force more powerful than violence. The lesson? Goodness is a long-term strategy. The more complex and competitive the world becomes, the more valuable moral trust becomes. Section 7. Practical steps to be the good guy who wins. Live your values openly. Let your actions reflect your principles in every setting. Master self-control. Avoid reacting impulsively. Respond with reason and composure. Set clear boundaries. Protect your time, energy, and dignity. Treat people as ends, not means. See others as humans, not just tools for your gain. Pursue excellence. Goodness without competence is fragile. Develop your skills relentlessly. Be consistent. Integrity comes from matching your words and actions over time. Play the long game. Don't trade your moral capital for short-term wins. Being a good guy is not weakness. It is strength under control. It's the ability to walk through a corrupt world without letting it corrupt you. Aristotle taught that the purpose of life is to become the best version of yourself, not just in skill, but in character. And polymaths across history proved that integrity is not only a virtue, it's an advantage. In the end, you won't just be remembered for what you achieved, but for who you became while achieving it. If you found value in this, subscribe to Aristotle for more timeless wisdom. And remember, the world has enough strong men. What it needs are strong, good men. Be one.